Where ticks don't thrive. This is part of a common sense Lyme disease series. I'm Dr. Cameron. So I like to talk about this commonly asked questions because I have people who go out in the yard and think that, well, that's where the ticks are, at the end of the property where the longer grass is. Well, ticks can survive even in the best maintained yard. Also, if you have animals, they can find a way to, at the edge of the property, bring the tick in, and gardening, walking. There's so many activities where one might get exposed to tick. But there's some areas that ticks don't like as much. They don't like dry climates. They need moisture. All of that doesn't mean the ticks don't survive in dry southern United States, dry locations, dry winters. They also don't have problems with cold weather because they survive in Canada, the Northeast, even rather cold weather. Short grass helps and open lawns help, but ticks still seem to be able to make it through those areas. If you maintain your yard, it helps, but some people get a tick bite while they're maintaining their yard. It still helps to clear the leaves, brush, and tall grass. There's certain natural deterrents like rosemary, sage, and lavender, which appear to repel ticks. I just don't know how effective they are. The bottom line is that ticks prefer damp, shady, overgrown areas. So if you can have dry areas, sunny areas, and you reduce the litter and other leaves that are in the yard, it will help, but it's not good enough. So I would tell patients that I see in my practice that yes, it's helpful to avoid tick areas, but the ticks seem to be able to show up in areas where you don't think there's as many ticks. Sometimes ticks are showing up in areas that you wouldn't expect because birds carry them long distances. Other animals bring them in. Problem is that even with fencing, is that deer might not be able to make it in the yard, but a bird and a rodent like a mouse can make it in and leave ticks even in areas that you think are safe. Even if you spray the yard, these ticks can still show up in the next season. So be careful out there, and thank you for joining my Common Sense Lyme series. Have a good day.